Today I'm hosting an open house in Plantation Heights. It is a golf cart ride to the beach. The address is 1069 Cole Court. This beautiful home is situated in a cul-de-sac with a large driveway, 2-car garage, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, over 3,000 square feet. So if that is something you're looking for, please look in the description box. I'll have information to check that property out if you can't stop by and see me until 3:30 today. And as I was also sitting here, I was thinking about our continued education series, helping educate buyers, and 5 specific things that I wish buyers knew. It kind of adds on to things we've talked about, but it's a good summary. So if this is something that you're curious about, I'll put it in the description box. The first thing is looking beyond the cosmetics. We've talked about this, something shiny, upgraded, brand new, looks beautiful. But have you checked out the HVAC? Have you looked at the roof? Is the foundation good? And then also, what are your insurance costs going to be for this property? So you have to look beyond the cosmetics. And obviously, if you're under contract, you're going to have an inspector look at that. And we've talked about due diligence, what that is, and that's something you would do. The second thing is the list price isn't the value. We look at the sold comps. So we're going to look at probably the last 6 months in a specific neighborhood and see what has sold similar to the size, condition, and those are things that you can't get computer generated that we can dig into and look for you. The third thing is know your total monthly cost. So it's not just your mortgage payment. As we've talked about, you're going to have HOA fees. Those are typically not escrowed into your mortgage. Those are something you have to pay separate. Your insurance, however, will be. And that's another thing we've told you. It goes, check that out. Make sure you call your insurance agent and ask about that specific property, what your premium would be. The fourth one is ask why. If a property has been sitting there for over 90 days, why? You need to find out is there something wrong with the property? Why is it listed for this long? And then another why is if something has fell through. Say that it was under contract. Why? Because people can back out for any reason, but make sure there's nothing wrong. Or if the HOA fees are high in a community, ask why and make sure that there's not any red flags in that regard either. And the fifth one is don't fall in love with the home before you know the numbers. That's just the summary of everything. Your job is to find the home you love. Our job as a realtor is to guide you and to let you know what you're buying and all the total costs that will go along with that property that you love. And that's what we're here for. If you think of any other specific questions that we haven't covered, please comment below or reach out to us directly, and we'll have that information in the description box. I hope you have a great day.